Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to economics online classes. So in the last class we studied about the introduction part of money and banking. So we are going to continue now functions of money. So already I said the famous couplet, that is a money is a matter of functions for a medium, measure, standard and a store. What it shows means primary and secondary functions of money. So money is nothing but it is a medium of exchange. All demand for money. Why all the people demand for money? To meet their wants. Because human wants are unlimited, resources are limited. Money is also a resource. To satisfy any our wants, we need money. Thus F.A. Walker says in the definition, money is what money does. What is this money is what money does? Money is what money does means money performs all the four functions. What are those functions? Let us see through the chart. It is very easy to remember. See here students, it is very important for 4 marks and 6 marks. Thus see here functions of money. So chart we should write and you should explain through the theoretical manner. Functions of money. So before going to write the functions of money, we should remember the famous couplet, that is money is a matter of functions for a medium, measure, standard and a store. What it shows means F.A. Walker's definition, that is money is what money does. Thus we see the chart here, primary functions, first main function is primary function as I said earlier, secondary function, second function, contingent function is third function and other or miscellaneous functions are the fourth function of money. So as we all know that money means whatever the paper notes or currencies or in the form of bank deposits, we are going to this exchange the goods while purchasing the goods, or while you are going to sell the goods, you are going to get the money. While selling or you are going to purchase the goods, we are paying the money. That is the exchange value. Money is nothing but it is a measure of value or exchange value. For all the functions of economy, production, consumption, distribution, exchange, we need a money. Thus it performs four main functions: primary, secondary, contingent, other functions. Let us see what are the primary functions. Primary functions of money is also said to be the basic functions of money. What are the primary functions of money? Primary functions of money is also said to be the fundamental functions of money or basic function of money, because money is demanded for the transaction purpose to meet the demands of the people. Thus primary functions of money is said to be the basic functions of money. What are the primary functions of money means? It is a fundamental or basic function of money. Without money it is unable to functioning the economy. For all the economic agents involved in the economic activities, producer, consumer, government or in institutions, or as we studied in the economic agents, bankers, all depends on the money to perform their functions. Without money it is unable to think our economy. So primary functions of money are: money is demanded in the economy for exchange purpose. Thus primary function is the basic function of money. Money is demanded as a medium of exchange. What are the primary functions of money means? One is medium of exchange. Money is used as a medium of exchange. Earlier, before the invention of money, as we studied in the introduction part, barter system was existed. So barter system means exchanging goods for the goods. So due to the inconveniences in the barter system, what are the inconveniences we studied? That is lack of double coincidence of wants, lack of store value, lack of unable to this exchange the goods and services. So divisibility, a lack of future value, unable to store the wealth for the future. For this purpose, primary money is invented. Thus, primary function is as a medium of exchange. Money is main function of money is medium of exchange. For example, I have 500 rupees means 500 rupees worth of value, whatever the goods is that I can purchase from the any market or anywhere else. This book rupees is 100, for example 100 rupees book is there. So, the measure of value, second main function is common measure of value. Commonly I can say that the worth of this book is 100 rupees. We can measure the value of these books through the money, but in barter system it is unable to value the money through the exchange of goods to the goods, lack of durability. Thus, the two main basic functions of money are called primary functions of money or fundamental functions of money, that is medium of exchange and common measure of value. Through the money we can measure the value. 5 rupees 2 pen is there means 2 pence value is rupees 10. We can say 5 into 2. Like that we can measure the value through the money, that is the common measure of value. It is not possible in case of barter system. Thus money came into existence. Basically money performs the function as medium of exchange and measure of value. Commonly we can measure the value of any commodity with the help of money. So, next is secondary function. This secondary function is also said to be the derivative function of money. Why it is said to be the derivative function? Because it is the derivative function of from the primary function, derived from the primary function. Primary function is medium of exchange. How the exchange takes place? Through the banks. How the banks are going to exchange the money? Through the deposits, through the standard payments, or through the storing money in the bank. Store value money we can keep for the long period of time to meet our contingencies or emergencies, to meet the precautionaries, urgents, emergencies. Thus, secondary function is also said to be the derivative function of money. Secondary function is derived from the basic or fundamental function, that is primary function. So, money is medium of exchange, primary function. Medium of exchange is possible only through the standard of deferred payments. Deferred payments made through the this DDs, demand deposits, time deposits, TDs, or recurring deposits or RDs, like that, or post office saving deposits. Like that money is we can use as a in the form of checks, in the form of demand drafts. So, as a standard of deferred payments, money, secondary function of money is standard of deferred payments and store value. As a store of value, money we can store for a long period of time to meet our contingencies, or for future dreams we can use the money as a store value. Future value is there for money. So, these both the primary and secondary function together we can see through the famous couplet. Remember, that is money is a matter of functions for a medium, measure, standard and a store. Let us see the third function, that is contingent functions of money. What are this contingent function of money? Contingent function is nothing but how the money is distributed. So, money is distributed in the form of factors of production is studied. Land, labor, capital, organization, how the money is distributed among the 4 factors. For land, rewards were given through the rent, and for labor, wages, organization earn profit. So, for the capital, interest rate is charged. So, money, contingent function of money is how the money is distributed in the economy. First main contingent function of money or tertiary function of money is distribution of national income. National income is distributed through the factor payments. Factor payments are nothing but rewards given to the factors of production, land, labor, capital, organization. For that, rewards given in the form of factor payments, that is rent, wages, interest and profit. Thus, contingent function is distribution of national income. So, in national income should be distributed in an equal manner, that is through the factor payments. Next one is contingent function, that is equalizer of marginal utility. So it is equalizing our marginal utility. Marginal utility of money can be equalized through the money, with the help of money. In the second chapter, theory of consumer behavior, we studied in depth what is marginal utility, additional utility derived from the successive units of commodity, that can be satisfied only with the help of money, that is a contingent function. We are using the money to purchase the goods and service and to satisfy our wants, to equalize our marginal utility. Additional satisfaction can be solved through the money. Then third main contingent function is money is basis of all credit activities. So credit system mainly depends upon the money. Any kind of credits, bank credit or any kind of your credit is in the form of money. So just paper notes or currencies or in the form of coins. Those last contingent function is money is liquid of all liquid assets. Liquidity means it is liquid of all liquid assets. So money you can convert into a gold, or gold you can convert into a money. Thus money is liquid of all liquid assets. Next, these are the contingent functions of money, main functions of money. Next, other or miscellaneous functions of money. So problem solvency. If money is there, everyone is happy. Nobody is sad and say, I have the 50 lakh money. Anybody says no. So if the money is there, then everyone is very happy. Everyone working in the economy, engaging in economic activities to earn the money. Thus role of money is solving the problem, that is problem solvency. Any kind of problems to the government or to the producer or to the consumer, everything can be solved only with the help of money. Thus money is having the capacity to solve all kind of economic problems. Either it may be the problem of shortage of credit, inflation, deflation, everything, unemployment or shortage of funds, low level of investment, all the problems in the economy solved only with the help of money. Thus money is said to be the measuring rod. Money is said to be the measuring rod. Money is a measuring rod. It is measuring the value of all kinds of economic activities. Thus all kind of problems in the industry, agriculture, any kind of problems in any field is solved only with the help of money. Thus money acts as a major role in the economy. Thus money is nothing but it is just like a law. So in the judicial manner you should utilize the money. Next, other function is decision making capacity. If the money is there, everyone can take their own decision. For example, if you have your own 500 rupees, you are never think about recharge your cell phone. Suppose you don't have 500 rupees, you are asking with your parents, friends or relatives, anyone. During that time, the value of money comes to know. What is the value of that 500 rupees? It is easily available everywhere, means no, like a plants. Nobody is think about a role of money in the economy. Because of scarcity in the resources, that is scarce resource, money is also a scarce resource, then only we are thinking about how to utilize that scarce resource in a gentle manner. Thus, if money is there, you can take your own decision. Money is having the decision making capacity. If you have the 5,000 rupees today, you are going to the home or school, coming to school with very happy, you can purchase anything, you can give the parties to your friends, or you can save that money for the future purpose, future books, purchase of books or anything. If you have the money, you can take your own decision. Which course I can opt in future, I can pay my own fees. If in the holidays you are going to work and you are only earning, means you are thinking about, you can take your own decision to utilize the money. If there is no money in your hand, empty hand is there, no money, zero, your balance is, savings is zero, think about your situation. So during this period, you can imagine the money, how the money is working in the economy. During that period value of money comes to know. So, during this time if you are asking the money from your parents, relatives or friends, during that time money value will be more. When the scarcity is there, then only the value is there for all anything. Those decision making capacity lies in the hands of money. All the decisions, if you have the money, you can take the decision, you can go anywhere else from here to any abroad, or you can move from one place to other place, and you can make a party or enjoy everything, and you can keep saving something as a money for the future purpose. If there is no money, then the value you came to know. Thus decision making power is vested in the hands of money. So, role of money, we can say that money is a measuring rod. Money is nothing but it is a what money does, performs all other functions. It is general acceptability. Money is having the capacity that is generally accepted by all, as legally accepted by all as a medium of exchange. Thus, all four functions we are going to study under the famous couplet. Money is a matter of functions for a medium, measure, standard and a store, primary function, medium of exchange and measure of value, secondary function, standard of deferred payments, store of value, contingent function, that is distribution of national income money is needed, for satisfying our wants, equalizer of marginal utility money is needed, basis of credit, for any kind of credit money is needed, for liquidity, money is liquid of all liquid assets. Thus, we can convert money into land or assets, and we can convert land into, after sale we can convert land into money. Other or miscellaneous functions are problem solvency. Through the money measuring rod we can solve any kind of problem in the economy, problem in the society, problem in the country as a whole, because macroeconomic studies economy as a whole, study about aggregates, national income, marginal utility, basis of credit, banking. So, it is aggregate variables. Thus, decision making capacity, with the money anyone can take their own decision. Thus, the functions of money are basic functions, derivative functions, main functions and miscellaneous functions. Thank you. Next class we are going to see what are the functions of RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Thank you.